In today's video, we're going to explore a highly sought-after and somewhat complicated topic: how to know if a married woman is interested in you but is trying to hide it. Want to uncover the subtle signs that might reveal her true feelings? Then stay with us until the end of the video. And remember, this channel is made especially for you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Let's get started. Sign 1. She can't stop looking at you. Let's talk about one of the clearest signs that someone is interested in you: the look. Imagine you're in a common place, like the office, and there's a woman who you always notice looking at you. It seems like every time you glance up, there she is, with her eyes fixed on you. At first, you might think it's just a coincidence. After all, people look at each other all the time. But then it happens again. And again. And you start to wonder, is she looking at me on purpose? When your gazes meet, she quickly looks away, maybe pretending to pay attention to something else, like the clock on the wall or the computer screen. But after a few seconds, her eyes are back on you. It's like a silent game of tag. Even if she is a confident woman, this repeated looking might mean she's interested in you. And if, when you catch her looking, she blushes a little or gives a shy smile, it's an even clearer sign. It's like she's saying, hi, I like you," without using words. Picture a work meeting. While everyone is focused on the presentation, you feel like you're being watched. You look around and realize she's looking at you. And when you look back, she quickly pretends to be engrossed in something important. But you see that little smile on her face. These repeated glances and shy smiles are clues that she might be harboring feelings for you. Even if she tries to hide it, her eyes speak for themselves. So, if you notice someone looking at you like this, it could mean that person is interested and trying to say something without words. Sign 2. Her body language says it all. Body language is like a magical window that shows us what someone is really feeling, even if they say nothing. Let's consider how her body changes when you're around. Imagine you arrive at a party. There's music playing, people talking, and she's on the other side of the room. As soon as you enter, you notice she adjusts her seat, fixes her hair, or smooths out her dress. These little gestures might seem simple, but they say a lot. These adjustments she makes are unconscious signs that she wants to make a good impression and catch your attention. It's almost as if her body is saying, hey, I'm here. Look at me. Now, a trick to understanding these signals is to observe how she behaves when she thinks you're not looking. When you're far away, she's relaxed, but when you get closer, she starts to adjust herself and pay more attention to her appearance. This difference is a great indicator that you are important to her. And don't forget that your body language matters too. Women are very good at noticing how you move and act. So, if you like her, try to show it through gestures that convey confidence and security, like maintaining an open posture and making eye contact. These silent signals say a lot about someone's feelings. Pay attention to the details, and you might discover a lot about what's happening in her heart. Sign 3. She flirts with you. Let's talk about flirting, which is a fun and often powerful way to show interest. Flirting can be a clear sign that someone likes you. Imagine you're chatting with a woman and you notice the conversation starting to become lighter and more fun. She begins to make jokes, laugh a lot, and even make playful comments that you don't hear when talking to others. She might make subtle hints or friendly teasing. For example, let's say you're at a cafe, and while chatting, she makes a joke about something you're talking about. Or maybe, during a dinner, she teases you about a funny story from your life. These are signs that she's trying to create a fun and welcoming atmosphere for you. The trick is to see if this flirtatious behavior happens only with you. If she's being especially playful and bold with you, and not with others, that's a strong sign she might be interested in more than just friendship. Flirting is like saying, hi, I like you, in a light and fun way. So, if you notice the conversation with her is always full of laughter and jokes, it's a great indication that she's interested in you. Sign 4. She likes to tease you. Teasing someone can be a fun and subtle way to show interest. Sometimes, when someone likes you, they might use teasing to get closer in a light and relaxed way. Imagine you're at work or at a social event, and a woman you know starts making jokes about something related to you. It might be something like joking about the tie you're wearing or the choice of your lunch. She might do this more with you than with others. These little teases might seem simple, but they're a way of showing that she's paying attention to you and wants to create a special connection. It's like she's saying, hey, I like you and I'm trying to get closer in a fun way. If you notice these jokes and teases happening more often with you, it might be a sign she's trying to test the waters and see how you react. This behavior is a way of expressing interest without being too direct or flirtatious. So, next time someone is making these playful remarks with you, remember it might be a way of showing she likes you and wants to connect in a fun and light-hearted way. Sign 5. Her voice reveals secrets. The voice can reveal many secrets about what someone is feeling. If you pay attention, you might notice how her tone of voice changes when you're alone together. Imagine you're talking to a woman on the phone or in a more intimate moment. If her voice becomes softer, calmer, or even a bit more whispery, it might be a sign she likes you. For example, during a one-on-one conversation, you might notice her tone changes. She might start speaking in a more gentle and affectionate way, different from how she speaks when she's with others. This change in tone doesn't happen by accident. It's often a way of showing that she's interested and wants to make a good impression. Think of a conversation where she usually speaks quickly and animatedly, but when you're alone, her voice becomes softer and calmer. This adjustment might reflect how she feels around you. She might be trying to be closer or showing a bit of nervousness. If you notice her voice changing this way when she's with you, it could be a subtle but very revealing indicator that she has special feelings for you. Sign 6. She criticizes the competition. Sometimes, when a woman is interested in you, she might start criticizing other women you know or mention. This could be a way to grab your attention and make you focus on her. Imagine you're chatting with her and mention that you're going out with a friend. Suddenly, she starts pointing out all the little things she doesn't like about your friend, like her style or way of speaking. This might seem like just normal criticism, but it could actually be a sign she's trying to ensure you don't focus on other women. This behavior might be instinctive, an unconscious way of redirecting your attention to her. If every time you mention another woman, she finds faults or makes negative comments, it's a sign she wants to stand out and ensure you're more interested in her than anyone else. So, if you notice her constantly criticizing other women who might be around you, it could be because she's trying to eliminate the competition and show that she's the one who deserves your attention. Sign 7. Secret conversations. A clear sign of interest is when she tries to have private conversations with you. If you notice she makes sure no one is listening or sends you messages at odd hours, it might be because she's trying to keep the connection between you two a secret. For example, she might only call you when you're alone at home, or send you text messages late at night. These private moments are important to her as they show that her feelings are strong enough to want to keep them hidden from others. If she takes extra precautions to ensure no one discovers these conversations, it's a sign she wants to keep this special connection just between the two of you. The desire to keep these interactions secret might indicate that she has a significant interest in you and wants to keep it away from her husband or others in her life. Pay attention to these secret moments as they could be a way for her to show that what you have is special and worth protecting. Sign 8. Starting provocative conversations. When a married woman starts having provocative conversations with you, it can be a clear sign that she's interested. These conversations aren't just about normal everyday topics, but often explore boundaries and reactions. Imagine that after exchanging a few messages, she begins to make more suggestive comments about fantasies or personal desires. Instead of talking about what she had for lunch or how work was, she starts touching on more intimate and personal topics. For example, during a text conversation, she might mention something she likes or wants to try. If this starts happening, it's a sign she's trying to see how you react and if you share those feelings. These provocative conversations aren't just casual, they're a way for her to test the waters to see if there's a deeper connection between you. If you notice that the conversation is going beyond the usual and becoming more daring or intimate, it could indicate that she's seeking something more and wants to know if you're on the same wavelength. I hope you found this guide on how to detect if a married woman is interested in you but trying to hide it helpful. Always remember that these signs aren't definitive, and acting with respect and consideration for others' feelings and circumstances is crucial. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to not miss our next content. Thank you for being part of the University of Seduction. See you in the next video.